Thank you for being here. Now, you've done 2 seasons of Love Island.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So when they asked you to come on the show The Traitors, was it an immediate yes? Or did you have to think about it? Do you know The Traitors?
I wasn't super familiar. They asked me twice. I said no. And then the third time, I came around.
Why no? Just because?
Well, you know, reality TV can be a little dramatic, a little invasive at times. So I was just hesitant to get back into that world, but decided to give it another go.
Yeah, and then you crushed it. Some people are saying that you're one of the best to have ever played the game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that, but I appreciate the compliment.
No, but I mean, you were so good. I mean, you realize early that it's a game, and you're like, I got to play the game.
100%.
But were you psyched when they chose you to be a traitor?
I was ecstatic, yeah. When they explained the rules to me, when I got there, I realized that traitors had all the power, and if you were chosen as a traitor, it's pretty much your game to lose at that point. So
that's interesting, yeah. So, but you think you would be a good faithful?
I think I could be, yeah. I'm pretty good at reading people and figuring out if they're lying or being authentic. So
you are, yeah. But I mean, I would find it tough. I could never be. I don't think I could ever be a traitor. It's really. I mean, you played it really, really well. I mean, I would start crying, I think.
You think so?
Yeah. I would actually start crying, especially at the last, you go down to the last 2 and you're like, the guilt would.
Yeah.
Not saying that you should be guilty.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, like you said, it is a game, but I will agree, there are some emotions in there. And it can get tough at times, it weighs on you.
Like, are there cameras in your room, like when you go to your room at night at the castle and you just like
No, that's when I cried. That's the secret.
Yeah, that's like that when you're like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Or are you saying to yourself, hey, I'm doing really well. I might go all the way.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty confident. I'm not gonna lie, and I was also constantly lying to myself that I was a faithful. I was putting myself in the mind of a faithful, and
wow, your method.
Morning, yeah, I was basically method acting.
Method acting, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of your trademark things that you did on the show that fans were super happy about. I don't know if you know this, but a lot of people like you. And so one thing was your trademark Love Island eye roll. You used to roll your eyes a lot on Love Island.
Yes.
And now, did you know that you were going to bring that to Traitors?
I made a conscious effort to not do that. I failed.
Yes.
But
you did fail. Here's you on Traitors.
Yeah.
Doing the eye roll. Is that just something you do?
You know, it's something I wasn't really aware of until I was on Love Island season 6. But yeah, you know, I gave it the college try. I tried not to. But.
Yeah. The other signature move that you have is your overalls. Let's discuss this. Now, you wore them all the time on Love Island, and I heard that you weren't originally going to wear them for Traitors.
No, I didn't even bring any. I didn't bring any overalls. I figured it wasn't.
It's a new Rob.
Well, I just didn't think it would be in the dress code, given what they were telling me about the show. It was a big.
Have you met Alan Cumming?
I hadn't.
Dude, that guy rocks fashion better than anyone.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
man.
the greatest, by the way.
Yeah, no, he is.
He really is
one
of the best. Yeah, I love that dude, man. But yeah, so then you get there and they go, "Where's your overalls?"
Pretty much, yeah. They were like, "You want to wear overalls?" I was like, "I don't have any." And then they went to like Scottish Sears or something.
Yeah, where do you get overalls in Scotland?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Wow, that's pretty cool. They showed up and got them.
Yeah.
Well, you wear overalls in your actual life because you're a snake wrangler?
That's correct, yes. I'm a snake wrangler.
I think you're the first snake wrangler I've ever met.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think I've ever met a snake. I would never.
You never met like Robert Irwin or like any of those fellas?
Yeah, I did meet Robert Irwin. Yeah,
Oh.
I don't consider him a wrangler though. Would you?
I don't know. We give him some credit.
Yeah, sorry, Robert. Maybe he is a snake wrangler. But how do you get into snake wrangling?
You know, I started doing it as a wee lad. I was 4 years old when I caught my first.
A wee lad.
Yeah, just a little guy.
Scotland. You took some Scottish along with you.
Yeah.
A wee lad.
Yeah.
But how old are you? And what do you mean?
I was 4. According to the story of my mother, I was 4 years old when I caught my first snake, and I don't really remember. You'd have to ask her about it. But,
yeah.
But she had a rule that I could only catch snakes that I knew exactly what species they were, so I learned them very quickly.
Really? So
Yeah.
if I showed you some snakes, could you tell me the species?
I'm fairly confident, yes.
I don't know if you're being a liar or.
You never know with me. That's a problem.
All right, bro. Here we go. Ready? How about
Yep.
this guy?
That is a black rat snake. We have those.
That is correct. That is a black rat snake. Look at Look at this guy. Ooh.
Ooh, that is a false coral tree snake. I got bit by one of those.
That is a false coral tree snake. You got bit by one?
Yeah, in Costa Rica, it's mildly venomous. My hand swelled up. I got a fever. It was probably one of my worst snake bites, I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
Allergic reaction.
For a second, did you think you got superpowers?
No. I didn't.
Like Snake Man or something.
That is a reticulated python.
Look at you, bud. This is real deal. I'm impressed, man. You really know your stuff.
It's a mangrove cat snake.
Look at you. What are you talking? I can't stump you. It's all right, one last one.
Sunbeam snake.
Come on, dude. That's well done. Well done, pal. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate you doing that. I would just say that's a gardener snake. I have no idea what that is. If anyone asked you to ever do another reality show, would you do one? Because people like you.
You know, I think I wouldn't count it out, but it's not really something I'm dying to get back into, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, but what if Jeff Probst calls?
You know, I do like Survivor. I do like Survivor. So maybe one day, maybe one day.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. I want to show everyone a clip. Here's Rob Roush on The Traitors. Take a look.
Rob, congratulations. You have won The Traitors.
We did it.
You've played an incredible game, Rob. How do you feel?
It's a weird mix of emotions right now.
I'm sure.
I've won, but I also betrayed the person that I was closest to in the game.
But the game is called
Traitors.
The Traitors.
Yes, and I kept telling myself that.
Let's head outside for your crowning moment.
It's so bittersweet.
Come on, bud. You did it. Rob Roush. Season 4 of The Traitors is streaming now on Peacock. More Tonight Show after the break. Stick around, everybody.